Hi, today I'm going to talk about MBA. MBA stands for Masters of Business Administration. It is a post-graduation degree. It is known by different names. It is known as PGP, PGDM, MMS or MBA. It has 4 semesters. Now there are some autonomous colleges in Mumbai where they have tri-semesters. So MBA is a 2 years post-graduation program where you'll have 4 semesters to 6 semesters, and in every semester you'll have around 10 to 12 subjects. There are certain MBAs where in between you'll have internship for 2 months or 3 months. So yes, practical orientation is also there along with this program. So now let us focus how many types of MBAs are there in India. So there are 4 kinds of MBAs: full-time MBA, part-time MBA, distance MBA and executive MBA. I generally believe that most of the people who have completed their graduation, they should go for full-time MBA. But my basic suggestion is, don't be in a hurry to join a business school, any business school, and start doing MBA. What I would suggest that after your graduation, this is the time, 1 year, 2 years and 3 years, you seriously devote for preparing for entrance examination like CAT, MAT, XAT, SNAP, CET, and then you find a good business school for yourself. Now the preference is basically for top 20 business schools in India. So after your graduation, I would suggest that you start working in some organization so that you develop a good profile, and along with working you simultaneously prepare for CAT or the other entrance examination. Yes, there are 2 good institutions in Mumbai. One is Time and second is IMS. Both are complementary to each other. Now people who are working, they can take a weekend batch, Saturday, Sunday, and I would say that it is not necessary to join any of the coaching classes also like Time or IMS. Now there are people who buy recommended books from the market. They listen to online stuffs which are available on YouTube. There are apps like Unacademy apps where a lot of content related to CAT or other entrance examination is there. You can refer to it. Without joining coaching classes also people can prepare. So you prepare for 2-3 years for CAT, and at the same time you can join a mock test with Time or IMS. So this will help you to understand that how is your preparation going and how you need to fine tune your preparation so that you get a comfortable score of above 90 percentile, above 95 percentile. So this should be your strategy. Again, I am saying, don't be in a hurry to jump into any business school and start your MBA, because the choice of business school is very important. People generally prefer top 20 business schools, or maybe you can, let's say if your score is less, 80 percentile, 75 percentile, then you can focus on some other business schools which are reputed, which have good faculties and they have a good placement record. Okay, so this is how you will be going about. Okay, now full-time MBA is very popular. People for 2 years they join a business school, they live in the dormitory and they prepare simultaneously. So full-time MBA, which I would recommend that people should aspire to join a full-time MBA program. Second is what you call as part-time MBA. Now if I have to focus on part-time MBA, there are institutions who offer part-time MBAs for working executives. Now take example of University of Mumbai. It has 4 part-time MBAs for people who are working. Now these programs are in finance, marketing, HR and information technology area. So the programs are as follows. First is Masters in Financial Management, MFM. Second is Masters in Human Resource Development and Management, MHRDM. Third is Masters in Marketing Management, MMM. And fourth is Masters in Information Management. So these are the 4 programs which are part-time MBAs offered by University of Mumbai. It's a 3 years program. Lectures happen on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. They have total 6 semesters. Attending lectures on weekends is mandatory. Good faculties, top-notch industry executives, they come and they are part of this program. They come and teach. So even this is a good program which can be done after your graduation. But for enrolling yourself in a part-time MBA program offered by University of Mumbai, the 4 MBAs which I talked about, it is necessary that you have minimum 2 years of work experience. Now after your graduation, immediately you can't join a part-time MBA with University of Mumbai, just now which I mentioned. So you need minimum 2 years of work experience. Now these 2 years of work experience could be with one employer, it could be with two employer, or it could be more than two employers. And so what my sincere advice to you would be, after your graduation, when you're working, see to it that if you're changing jobs, see to it that you take work experience from the previous employers, and so that you can show into the business school that you have 2 years of work experience with different organizations. Okay, the third kind of MBA is what you call as distance MBA. In Mumbai there are two institutions which offers distance MBA. One is NMIMS University and second is Wellinger Institute. So these two institutes offer distance MBA. But my sincere suggestion to you would be, don't go for distance MBA. Now there are people who want an MBA degree. Maybe they want to be they are joining their own family business, or maybe they have that they want to show to the society, or they just want to take degree, add a degree to their CV by simply stating that they have an MBA degree. So people who, for the namesake, who want MBA degree, or people who just want to do value addition, they go for this what you call as distance MBA program. I would strictly recommend not to go for distance MBA, because there are so many organizations where they don't consider distance MBA on par with full-time MBAs or part-time MBAs. Okay, but people who are still interested in getting an MBA degree for whatever the reason may be. Now people take MBA just to, there are people who think that it is better to be a postgraduate than to be a graduate, and there are people who want to marry also. So these people, they take MBA so that they can tell their in-laws that we have an MBA degree. So people have so many concerns for going for an MBA degree through distance mode. But what I would suggest, this distance MBA which are offered by a couple of universities in Mumbai, they are charging fees as high as 80,000 to 1 lakh. Even Symbiosis in Pune offers a distance MBA. The fees, I think it's very high. I would not recommend for you to join any distance MBA program. If you are really interested still you are interested in joining a distance MBA program where you only study and give the exam, I would suggest that there are a couple of central universities in India. Now there is something called as Pondicherry Central University in South, which is a central university governed, managed, operated by Government of India, funded by Government of India. It has a 2 years distance MBA program, and they have 4 semesters. They send you all the study material in your house, and you can take the admission online. Pondicherry University has an MBA program. It is far more better than what the other institutes are offering, and it's a 2 years program. The fees is 25,000. You must have heard about Osmania University. Again, it's a university in Andhra Pradesh. Now this university also has an MBA program. Osmania University, again it is a central university. In Delhi there is a Jamia Millia Islamia University. Again it's a central university. It also has a distance program. So if you are really interested in getting a distance MBA program, due to whatever limitations you have, I would suggest that go for central universities, because central universities have a good reputation and they have a good brand in India compared to all the local brands. Now you must have heard about that IIMs in India, they have a PGPX program. When I say PGPX, it stands for Postgraduate Program in Executive Education. They call it as PGPX, which is nothing but Executive MBA. Now people who if I talk about the PGPX programs offered by IIMs, they have an age criteria. People who are minimum 28 years old and they have written CAT, GMAT and other examinations. So these people, after let's say after the age of 28, they can do this Executive MBA program, which is I remember that IIM Ahmedabad has a PGPX program, which is a 11th month program, and it's a fully residential program where you have to go to IIMs, live in their dormitory, and then simultaneously you need to study. It's a costly program, PGPX, but very popular. It is normally, now there are people who are working, they take sabbaticals, or there are people who want to do some value addition, or people who want to just study. So these people, they leave the organization, they take a break, they take a bank loan, they enroll themselves in this PGPX programs, they get the degree, and they go to better places. So these are some kinds of MBAs which are there in India. Now my students, I would suggest that, again I'm telling you that please prepare for cat mat zat. Now many people have a phobia, they have a fear for maths, logical reasoning, quants. Let me tell you, these are not tough nuts to crack. A simple practice, mere techniques. There are so many online stuffs available. Online books are available. There are reputed, there are so many good books which are available in the market. You can buy those books and you can study on your own without spending a single money on coaching classes or other thing. Let me tell you, I am strictly as a person against coaching institutions, but still if you feel that you can't prepare on your own, there are coaching institutions, you can take their help. And now is the time where you can think of seriously preparing for cat mat zat, because when you were in your graduation years, you had your own pulls and pushes, you had your own priorities. Now after your graduation, you are working somewhere, still you can prepare for all these examinations on a daily basis. You can devote 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, or maybe you can devote your maximum time during weekends when you have offs, and when the examination come, you can spend maximum time, and you can get a comfortable score in cat. And after working for 2-3 years, you can still enroll into an MBA program. One more important thing, that let's say people who are not interested in writing any of the entrance examination like cat mat zat, whatever which I mentioned. Now two institutes in Mumbai which are very reputed institutes of Mumbai, which are business schools, they have an MBA program. They also have an MBA program for people who don't have CAT score, CET score, MAT score or XAT score. You must have heard about SP Jain Business School, and you must have heard about Wellinger Business School. Now SP Jain and Wellinger, they admit candidate on full-time basis for full-time MBA, even if you don't have all this entrance examination scores. So they admit you on the basis of your profile. So let's say you work for 2 years or 3 years, develop a good CV, and then on the basis of GD and PI, you can still enroll yourself in a full-time MBA program with SP Jain and Wellinger. Now let me tell you, SP Jain is a big brand in India which offers a very good MBA program. They have very reputed faculties, well-researched faculties, they have good industry connections, they have better placements, and it is one of the finest institutions in Mumbai which offers, which accepts students on the basis of their profile. Now I as a faculty would surely recommend you that it is the time for you to take strong decisions for yourself. Don't stop learning, because in your difficult times, it is only your learning which is going to stand with you, and it is going to dispel all the darkness and ignorance. Let me tell you guys, whenever you are preparing for updating yourself, or you are thinking of adding value to your life, learning is a potent weapon which can help you in the long run. Don't think for immediate what you call as immediate time period, let's say 2 years or 3 years. 2-3 years in the dynamics of universe, it has very little significance. The way it will pass, you will never realize it. Now think of a long run. Now people who are thinking that they will not be doing their PG or maybe whatever they want, a graduation degree may not help you that much to scale up the corporate ladder. So I would suggest that think of a longer time period. Let's say you are working in an organization for more than 10 years and it's the time for you to get promoted. An MBA degree will have a short chances of helping you to grow better, and your promotions will be quick and you'll get a lot of knowledge. See, MBA, I don't think it's only an academic degree. If you do a full-time MBA, the kind of exposure that you get, the kind of diversity that comes in class, lot of experienced people, they come to the class, experienced faculties comes, and in this 2 years of preparation of MBA, you see that your personality is tremendously transformed and you benefit a lot. And the learning that happened in these 2 years, it has a transcendental and a lifelong impact on your career. So this is how you can go about it. Thank you so much.